Come on in.
Oh, I get chills when I see this. It's so cool. Wow.
Please come on in.
So Paul, are you going to answer that question that you was asked a few months ago when you presented this or the other house about, I don't remember who asked that, but somebody asked, we are trying to build houses faster because...
I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, a few months ago, some of our guys asked a question. So we try to build the houses very fast because our customers doesn't really want to pay for this type of quality. Right. So I don't remember who was that, but it was somebody. And Paul says, okay, I will explain you guys how they do it and why they're doing that. So okay. I think it's perfect time and place to do it, to answer that question.
Well, again, as we come in, move around a little bit more so everyone can get in here the best we can. So, again, we're talking about stuff on day 4 and day 5 right now. We're jumping way ahead, which is totally fine. So, for the Japanese, precision equals quality. So when you're very precise, when you get the drywall holes exactly in the same distance every time, that means quality. That ensures quality. That's building quality into the process, okay? I know, it's insane, the quality here, okay? So first of all, precision equals quality. Quality equals trust. So now, when the Meister makes something like this, the customer comes in and trusts them, right? And the Japanese are not thinking about the sale of this house. They're thinking about the sale of the house 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 50 years from now. When they have the trust to the customer, they've got everything. And when they have the trust of the customer, trust equals survival. So this is why this is so important to them. And we are lackadaisical. One of my favorite thought leaders is Dr. Victor David Hanson. How many people know Dr. Victor David Hanson? Anyone know him? Okay, 1 or 2 people. He said something so profound. Luxury makes you lazy. Okay? So we have so much. We all have so much. And so we kind of say, oh, well, we'll just buy another one. We'll do another one. The Japanese this is the beauty of, they actually have more wealth than basically anyone else in the country. They have more in the bank. They have the highest standard of living. They have everything going, but they don't live that way. They don't live with the laziness that luxury gives you. They've got this countermeasure of survival. And it's very much, I teach my people in my company about survival. Our company, like I said, millions of dollars in the bank, everything paid for. We have no debt, right? But I still teach my people, if we don't do this, we are not going to survive. It's so important that you convey this message. So now I've said enough. Let's kind of look around. And is he going to do a little demonstration for us? And of course, you can ask any questions you want of him, why he's thinking. You can see his tools, everything laid out. I asked him what's his favorite tool, and he said the hammer. Can I touch the hammer? Okay. So just even the hammer, he shaped it exactly to his hand. I'll pass it around. You can take a look at it.
I remember that hammer is his favorite.
That's his favorite hammer. And it's just so beautiful the way they think about everything. Look at the papered floor, the screws are all lined up, the studs, everything's cut to perfection. It's just crazy, the quality.
So those shelves were built just to support the screws and the tools. So they will be removed after it's done.
Not only will they be removed, they'll be moved around the house as his work area changes.
Paul, can you talk again just about quality and trust? Can you give us that statement one more time?
Sure.
I think it's super important.
Absolutely. So I kept asking myself, why are the Japanese so precise? Why does everything have to be so perfect? Because precision leads to quality. Quality, when you buy a Canon camera, when you buy a Nike camera, when you buy a Toyota car, why do you buy it? Because of quality. So do you want to go to Mercedes-Benz after you buy a Toyota? No. You want to stick with a Toyota because you trust them. You know that they're going to care about every detail. And that guarantees that Toyota I think one of the 11th biggest company in the world and one of the most successful companies in the world, they are going to survive because their focus is on quality.
I have 6.
That leads to trust.
I've had 6 Toyota 4Runners.
Okay.
And I go,
There you go.
And again, their cost of acquisition to me
It's so cheap.
0.
Oh, I know.
And then I spread the word
Yeah.
to all my friends and neighbors. Say,
Yeah.
why are you buying that car?
Yeah.
You should look at a Toyota.
Yeah, you
Yes.
got it.
Yes.
And I feel the same way. I have all Lexus. I drive a 1998 Lexus, a 2001 Lexus, a 2006 Lexus. There are 6 Lexuses in my family. Everyone drives Lexus and they're all old. Why? Because you never have to replace them once you buy them. They just keep going.
その後かかってくるお金は全
You're
然
a carpenter.
Yes.
This
Next level joystick.
Yeah, look at it. Look at these are. I mean, it's beyond comprehension.
I would never see this.
Look at this. It's insane.
I mean, that's amazing.
It gives me chills when I see this stuff, and I'm so glad. I'm so happy you're recognizing what's going on here because it's really exceptional.
Memi,
Yes.
I'm going to ask a loaded question.
はい
Okay.
はい
What is his advertising and marketing budget?
What's his advertising and marketing budget? That's a good question, actually.
御社の
Probably
広
sells himself.
告費用の予算ってどれぐらいですか？
広告費用の予算、そこに関しては、特別その予算組としていくらっていうのは設けてないです。もう現場が広告になりますし、
現場 is our advertisement.
So cool.
Quality
Uh-huh.
is the sale.
そ
It develops trust. Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
shareable.
Awesome.
うよくわかりました。
Make it on tables. You make it.
Paul, are those bolts in the ceiling, are those part of the earthquake
Yes.
prevention?
This is all.
やっぱり
This is all part of the seismic. Yes, correct.
そうです。
For framing. Look at this. It's great.
It's perfectly
He planes them all.
So is that how you get the sharp edge? Is that natural?
No, it's natural with the lumber, but then they take every board, sight down it, if it's not straight, they'll plane it, put it in place, make sure everything is right on the money.
John, you need to
It's
see
crazy.
It's a shear.
The absolute, I live in one of the most beautiful home, I live in one of the beautiful homes.
Look how it's put
It's
together.
absolutely crap compared to this. They're not getting paid to do this, they're just doing this because they're nice, but they're nasty, it's so beautiful.
And they are proud of
They're very proud. Okay, let's kind of go over there where he's gonna do the planing, and we'll let you guys try it as well. Can you kind of get in around here? Okay, oh, this is so beautiful. Japanese precision. So you guys all thought I was nuts yesterday, right? When I was telling you you would be changed. This is better than the other one. This is the top meister in the top sensei of the company.
How thick is
Okay,
this?
is everybody ready to cry right now? This is framing. This is what they're doing for framing.
How thick is this?
I have no idea.
これ何ミリぐらい厚さは？
そうですね、15ミクロンぐらいだと思います。
マイクロン
Micron? Yeah.
There you go. Smell it. It's beautiful.
Anybody wanna try?
Anybody want to try it? I'll try to start off with real quick.
小原さんやってみ
Is
て
that okay?
はい、いいですか？
Just so you know, I'm a master craftsman. I built 2,000 guitars, and I did this at the other place, and I failed. So this is my bailiwick. This is what I do, and I couldn't do it.
This is your wheelhouse?
This is my wheelhouse.
Come on, Paul.
何か間違ったら教えてください。
You got this.
力の入れ方とかあれ？
Hey, mommy,
はい。
will he travel?
上手ですよ。
Will he travel?
To the States?
Yeah.
So let me
ア
tell
メ
you
リカに
something.
来てもらいます。
The other times I failed, and I'm successful now because the difference is instead of trying to hurry through it, I'm very carefully focusing on what they've taught me in the other time to keep hard pressure down and pulling with this hand, pressure down with this one, and instead of just pulling it across it, I'm feeling it.
先週やった時全然できなかったんですけど
じゃあ上達した
うん、その時に大工さんにコツを教えてもらってそれを今思い出しながらやって
I did
で
it.
きました
Amazing. Okay, who would like to try?
Yes. Try.
Look how I'm setting this so we don't damage the blade. There you go.
I have to.
You should get in there and do it. Go,
You
go.
did it.
Here, I'll videotape you. Go. I can't believe I
Do you
did
know
it.
how to hold it? Or, yes. Okay.
Oh, he's a woodworker.
Let me get on this side real quick.
合ってますか持ち方？
合ってます、
はい
合ってます
OK です。
はい
OK。
Good tools.
Yeah, good tools.
ツールがいいですね。道具がいいですね。
We'll come back and visit you, Adam.
Adam, you're a master. You did it the first time. Good job.
Can anyone have a go?
Okay, anybody else like to try it?
Next.
I would sure like to try it. I do cabinets.
No films, no photography.
No.
Did you press pretty hard?
Press really hard here and pulling with this one.
Okay.
The key I would tell you is go slow. Don't go too fast. No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. I'm just saying, don't get in a hurry.
Just table saws and
Look at this. We have some Meisters here, right?
Training in a sports
You should take this home, Daniel, and you should frame it. How you became Japanese.
I just caught it at the end.
Okay, there you go. Nice job.
That's
Well
it.
done.
Thank you.
Well done. What species is that? This looks like a pine or a spruce.
You don't need to sand this, do you?
Now, this is another thing. Everyone feel this. They don't use sandpaper.
That's like
So look at this.
2,000 paper would need
I
to
know.
know it.
Look at this. Feel this. No sandpaper needed.
It's the smoothest wood I've ever felt in my entire life.
Isn't that?
Genuinely.
You know what?
Genuinely.
I agree with you.
When I
This
say
is
that-
the smoothest piece I've ever felt, and I felt some
Off
smooth
of a
pieces.
plane, I never felt anything like that. That's just like it's been polished. That's like, it feels like French polish.
You start my vernacular in your life, the best in the world.
Well, this one, I have to say,
There's hope for him too,
I'm playing
right?
a lot of lumber, and that is just,
I have to start calling you Polly Wally or
that's
Danny
absolutely
Daniel.
unbelievable, Paul. It's
Here you
unbelievable.
go. This is
Do
yours.
you use this word for wood?
I don't know that species exactly. Here we go. It's like a pine. I can tell you right now. It's a
Where did
pine.
plane like that? That's just unbelievable.
Well, this is not just pine. This is the Japanese grow their forests, and they have managed forests.
Like
and
a
they're
slow
beautiful.
grow.
I don't know how slow it is, but they
Wow,
make sure
slow.
there's no knots in it. They're trimming the trees all the time, and they're really good at forestry here. Really good at forestry.
I have a question that perhaps you could ask
質問あるんですけど。
the Meister. To frame out this home, I'm looking at how we would do this. We have the nail go bang, we have the chocks nail bang, nail bang. This, I don't know, what do you think, Paul? You get this done in a week, wouldn't you, with a couple of guys?
Oh yeah, easy.
How long, how much time? We would do this in England or America, not to this quality in maybe a week. How long did you
アメリカと
spend?
かイギリスでは大体この品質ではないですけど、もうダーってやって1週間ぐらいでこのフレーム作っちゃうんですけど、どれぐらい時間かかりました？
これ今このぐらいに来るまでってことでいい1ヶ月ちょ
One
っ
month,
とかかる
a bit over 1 month.
That's not bad, really, for this quality. I mean, that's
But then on the
smoking.
other hand, well, once you then put the frames to it, once you put the drywall to it, there's going to be very little adjustment because it's so square.
There you go.
So you're not
So now
fixing
you're thinking
defects.
higher level. You're eliminating the defects and all the extended work that happens when you do poor quality.
You're not basically messing about with
Right
filler.
on the money.
結局は結果
That's a 1948 house.
ここはもう
Every wall I open up, I'm having
あ、ここで今何人ぐらい働いてますか、ここで。
This is a really important point.
So two carpenters here working.
So Richio Shingo Richio Shingo taught me a very important principle, and we'll go over it. John just showed me a picture of a house 1948, and he's having to reframe everything. And I looked at the picture and, you know, crappy studs and so forth and so on. So Richio Shingo said, if you want to solve a problem and you want to build quality, you have to go upstream. So you look at this and you say, well, it's difficult to frame a house with poor lumber, right? So you have to go to the source and look what they've done here. It's all premium. They don't use crappy products so that they can continue quality through the entire process. But if you have bad products to start with, it doesn't matter how hard you work, it's going to be difficult to produce quality. So the Japanese understand, particularly Toyota understand, the Japanese understand it, but Toyota's really good at this. Source management. It has to be at the very beginning in order to build quality through the entire process.
Most of our studs look like candy canes right now.
Yeah, exactly. And yet this is a country of 120 million and a very small footprint, and yet they're able to pull this off. So I'm going to keep saying, why can Japan do it? Why can't we? It's all thinking. It's all the way they think. They think everything needs to be done right, build quality into the process. Quality actually costs less. I mean, Paul said it more often than not. I feel like my Lexus has cost me nothing. I paid, I think, $50,000 for my first Lexus. It's 23 years old, and it's still unbelievable. You probably bought 5 cars in that period of time. I bought one.
What is the saying about quality?
Say it again.
There's a saying about quality, and that the poor pay twice.
Yeah. Poor quality, you pay twice.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's our psychology. We've been beating to our head the opposite. It's just, boy, you really have to change your thinking. Okay?
Wow. The best, try once.
No safety shoes. Yeah, no safety shoes. Yeah. The Japanese are really. I like their approach towards safety. I think it's balanced and thoughtful. They don't go ape crazy on every little thing. Sometimes you walk into a job site in the United States or in Europe, it's like you put a condom on just to walk into the job site. You got glasses, you got earbuds, you got so much crap you can't even work. They apply safety, in my opinion, appropriately. Not perfectly, but appropriate levels, okay? But of course, look how clean it is. You don't really have to worry about killing yourself in here. There's not nails laying around. There's not debris laying around. There's not boards all over the place.
Can I point out a few things just because I'm on construction sites constantly?
Yeah.
Right.
First, like light. I don't know why, but there's never light in a construction site. So you're working in either half dark or something, and light is safe on its own. And they're running these temporary lights, which takes time.
Right.
It takes time to do that, but it creates a much better
much
work site for cleanliness, for safety, for quality. We've got all these corners padded.
Yeah, I know. Look at it. Look how beautifully they're padded too.
And they're done very neatly. There's even a hand washing station outside, and I don't even have a bit of sawdust on my socks.
Yeah, I have some, but if you don't have
Well, I
one.
was going to say, how long did you have to study to become a master carpenter in Japanese?
今のこのレベルに達するまでどれぐらいの時間かけて勉強されてこられました
僕は今32年大工やってます。
I've been carpenter for 32 years now.
Okay. He looks like he's 25 years old.
まあ25歳ぐらいに見えますけど。
He's got a mask on, right?
No, my gray hair. No.
ただまあ、まだまだ
I'm not
成長できると思
master
って
yet.
ます。
I still feel like I have space to grow.
How many houses he built?
今まで何軒ぐらい家建ってこられましたか？
ですね。
Good question. Let me see.
80棟から90棟ぐらいはやってると思います。
90.
Housing by myself.
Mammy, can you ask him
3 houses a year.
what's the most important quality he looks
He
for
built 3
in an
houses a year.
employee?
With this woman.
皆さん一緒に仕事されてる方たちにもどういうふうに言ってますか？この品質に対して何を一番気をつけなければいけないっていうふうに皆さんに伝えてますか？まあ、自分も含め建てる時。
まあそうですね。ごまかさない正直な家づくり。
very honest.
するように
Be honest
は
when
常
you
に
build it. That's my philosophy, and that's what I always tell my people. Do not cheat your customers.
This is the smoothest piece of wood I've ever touched without this. It's smoother than any sanding could get it.
I was going to say, what grade of paper you're going to sand it to that?
It's impossible. Everyone should not walk out of here until they feel this. It is.
I don't want to brag, but I did take wood shop in 7th grade. I have another question. What is your biggest concern about your business?
今、仕事されてて一番難しいことを直面していることで厄介なこと、何かこれなんか難しいことあれば一つ教えてください。何が一番難しいですか？仕事して。
まあ今上で一人作業してるんですけ
I have
ど、
another carpenter working for me upstairs right now.
まだうちの会社に来てまだ数ヶ月
He is a
ぐ
newcomer.
らい
He's
しか
been working for us about
大工
3
自体の
months
経歴
now.
は7年程度あ
However,
るんです
he
が
hasn't experienced being a carpenter for 7 years.
今までやってた仕事とはまるっきり環境が違う会社に来たんですけど、
ask for and the experience that he has is so different.
なかなかうちでは通用しない作業がいっぱいあるんですけど、
From his experience,
やっぱ人を育てるっていうの
it's
が一
very,
番
very
難
difficult
しい
to
です
train
ね。
people.
There you go. We have a similar problem, right?
私たちも同じ。
Although the quality that guy's producing is still 10 times better than everything we're doing.
Oh,
Yeah. So the problem's relative.
でそのギャップはどうやって埋めていくん
Depends
です
what mirror you're looking at.
Yeah.
か？ So I asked how do you
Yeah. How do you
Fill the
change
gap.
it? Yeah, how do you fill the gap? Good question.
技術に関しては、とにかくやってもらうしかないの
I
で、
let him do it first.
数をこなして
And
少し
then I
ずつずつで
understand
も
that
い
he
いん
needs
で
to
成長していって
have
もらうっていうのは
experiences more as he
常
does.
に言ってるんですけど、
So I try to communicate with him what he does.
Deep questions. Yeah.
I usually avoid hiring other cabinet people.
僕だったら
What do you mean?
難しい
Oh, because they know too much. Yeah, they're not teachable. They're not
出て
teachable.
ってもらってちゃんと働いてもらえる
Give a fresh
環境に合ってるような人を
slate.
選びます。
そうですね。確かにそれも一つだと思うん
That's
です
one.
けど、
That's the one way.
多分今まで今までというか少し前の僕だったら多分そんな感じだったんですよ
I would do
ね。
the same couple years ago.
やっぱ合わない人は
When
ちょっと会うとこ探
if
して
the
くださいっていうふうに
person have a problem or we have a
言ったんですけど。
problem working with the person, we kind of had to
それを
ask
繰り返して
him
しまうと
to leave. That was my experience
会
too.
社創建者として
But
継続していかないっていうことに最近ちょっと
recently I realized
思うようになってきて。
deeply that it's not good to judge from what I see how they're doing. If I feel they're not suitable to our company, let them go is not the right solution.
僕たちには当然そのお客さん今まで建ててくれたお客さんがいるので、その家を守らなきゃいけないって
We
いう
have to protect our
今義務という
customers.
か
This is
があ
our
るんですけど、
obligation to
やっ
provide
ぱりそれをするには人を育てるしかないっていう。
housing to our customers. So the critical, it is critical, but we have to train our people rather than let them go. どうやって
What if they don't want to learn?
もしその人が
はい
学びたくない、俺は今までこうやってきたからこれで貫くんだっていう感じだとどうされますか？
You saw that hammer.
Can we get that hammer put
ね
back? Good, thank you.
あのハンマーでちょっとパッてやります。
Make sure that gets put
それ
back.
でしたくもなる時は当
Yeah,
然
sometimes
あ
I
りま
wanna,
す
I
ね
wanna really
あり
grab
ま
my
すけ
hammer
ど
and then smack them. But
ある意味こちら側も成長しなければいけないというか、
it's
そ
my
ういった
problem,
人た
not
ちでも
his. So
ち
I
ゃん
have
と
to
育てら
grow.
れるように
I have to grow
人
as
間
a
として成
master.
長していかなきゃいけないのかなって
So
いう
my target is to grow together.
More questions?
I think I know this answer, maybe, but I'm gonna ask it. In what part of the business do you feel you need a greater education or learning?
In other words,
I don't understand.
He's running a business. There's many parts, finances,
Oh, yeah, got it.
supply, employees, taxes.
Interesting.
What part of the business that he runs as a whole does he feel he needs more education and learning?
Himself personally?
Himself personally.
Okay.
as the-
いろいろこう大工さんとして仕事されてますけど、会社の経営とかにも携わってますか、少し。
まあ、そこまで多くは携わってはいないです。はい、
で、例えばその中で今一番もうちょっとここの部分勉強しとけばよかったなっていう分野はありますか？ He himself is not the owner of this company, but he is the top of top carpenter in this company. So a little bit he is related to the accounting and everything, finance too.
But of the areas that he's responsible
It's
for,
Gemba.
what does he feel he needs to grow and learn more?
自分で大工やってながらやっぱこの部分はもうちょっと成長しなきゃいけないなっていう分野があればぜひ教えていただきたいです。
そうですね。やっぱり予算、当然その家を建てるには予算あっての、家づくりなんで、その辺の予算全体的な予算を把握して、じゃあ今その予算どのぐらい残ってるかなとか。
More details about the budget. I want to maximize the quality. So I'm learning still about how I can proceed with budget.
Okay. So 3:21.
Yes,
You gotta be
we should
careful
go.
of time.
Yes.
Okay.
はい。
Any more questions? We're going to rock and roll.
お時間が来ました。
All right. ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
行きましょう。
はい。
Let's
行きましょ
go.
う。